Papers, man. That's what I need to know. Hand me those papers over there. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. But ain't nothing funny though. Welcome home to Big Meech. The streets is talking. Jeezy is shooken. They said he went to go visit Big Meech, and when he seen him, he wasn't too comfortable. The streets got real soft since Meech been away. Men out here getting their nails done, their feet done. I seen them at the Walmart. Jeezy let his guard down a whole lot. He trying to be a politician. Back in the day, he was claiming to be a chef in the kitchen with them pots and dishes. They said he ain't never moved no blow. Then had the nerve to say that he was the king of the snow. Now Big Meech is home and Jeezy is uncomfortable. They said the only reason why he married his ex-wife was to get free kung fu lessons. Cause he knew one day he was gonna be able to be face to face with Meech again, and the conversation might have not have turned out friendly. And according to this information that we received, the conversation did not turn out friendly. They said Jeezy took off running for his life outside of the halfway house that was being patrolled by Officer Ricky. Rick Ross is a hip hop CO. They got, matter of fact, let me just show y'all what's going on here, just in case y'all think I'm running my mouth. Because they really do got Big Meech down in Florida. In a facility, a halfway house, a gated community. And Rick Ross just so happened to have a Maybach that ride back and forth on Big Meech's new street. So they saying that he controlling the block. Big Meech is officially out of federal prison, having just moved to the halfway house where he will continue to serve his sentence. And the pic of him had surfaced online. They said after this guy left, feeling very uncomfortable. That arm on his shoulder tells it all. A lot of people scared to go up there and visit Big Meech because they come up in there fresh off the streets looking like some fresh meat. They step into that cage with that lion and they leave up out of there with their clothes all torn up or whatnot. And that's why they saying when Jeezy went to go visit him not that long after, Jeezy was running down the street.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe his cologne was a little too fruity for Big Meech or whatever the case is, man. But people got to realize we live in a new time, in a new era. It's a whole lot of sweet meat out here in these streets for Meech. He came home expecting to smell cologne on them brothers and came across the sweetest perfume that remind him of Sade, the sweetest taboo. That kung fu that Jeezy wife taught him did not come in handy for Big Meech. Look at his arms. They look like turkey legs, man. This guy right here, the guy that he gripping ever so gently, was afraid when he saw Meech, man. A lot of people intimidated by this man. He came home with 2005 real nigga values. That's something that's been forgotten a long time ago. Now we got to deal with this man. They begging the judge to put him back in jail.
Oh my goodness.
Because a lot of them so-called real ones embarrassed at how they turned out 20 years after the fact. They wasn't wearing hoochie daddy shorts when Big Meech was out on the streets. People wasn't wearing them skinny jeans with them rock and roll chains swinging from their belt buckles when Meech was out on the streets. They embarrassed to show their face to this man because they know they done sold out on a whole nother level. He had cornrows like Riley and 2 earrings in his ears, man. They trying to say he was zesty. He had dealings with the diddler, but so did Jeezy. So whatever happened, the relationship turned sour. Once upon a time, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Diddy, Nelly, Jeezy, Jermaine Dupri. They all had dealings with the diddler, and they partied with this man religiously, and they also made love to that man, according to the information that they sharing in them courtrooms. Now Big Meech is home, ready to tell his side of the story. And Jeezy is not gonna have a leg to stand on after this. They calling Atlanta the lay down town because everybody from out of town come to the A and make people from the A lay that all the way down, man. And with that being said, Big Meech ain't from Atlanta. Jeezy from Macon. Gucci is from Alabama. Shorty Low said T.I. wasn't from the A. All of the Atlanta legends ain't even really from there. Ludacris from Chicago. They calling it the lay down town. A lot of people are about to get exposed. It's time for the real ATLians to take their city back. Rick Ross living off an old Nat in a big ass mansion in the ghetto with all of the hood rats making his pool nice and muddy every weekend. ATLians sick of it. Big Meech, he might not be welcome back to Atlanta because they got a grudge. They seen the game that has been played. The only real person from Atlanta, let me show y'all this, man. The only real ATLian that really got some love and some shine is sitting behind bars right now. And he ain't the only one, man. People in the chat disrespecting the A-Town, but we ain't doing that tonight. I'm showing love to Atlanta. Y'all need to cut that out because it's a lot of real people born and raised in Atlanta that need to get their love and respect, man. But like I said, it's a lot of dudes in jail right now serving some hard time, doing some hard sentences. And it's ridiculous, man. Sexy Red trying to do a concert for Big Meech for the free ski. She want to represent for this gangster. And she don't want no money. She just want to show him some love. And that's what it is. Rick Ross is speaking on Meech. Y'all got to look at this. Play that.
The streets back. The streets back. Nigga, Meech home. Meech, welcome back. Salute my nigga. All my other G's coming to the crib. That Nino Breeze finna drop tomorrow. Nigga, what type of nigga are you? You better get ready for this ride because the streets is back. Let us know what type of hustler are you? What type of go-getter are you? Are you a leader or a follower? If you a follower, just sit back, put on your seatbelt, and go for the ride, nigga.
I think I'm Big.
He didn't wear no chains for that. He looked scared. He looked nervous. He made $1 million screaming out that man's name in that song. Big Meech, that's Meech's shit. Them ceilings, them walls, them floors, everything this man owned, it was Meech's name. And Rick Ross's name. People that really was moving them bricks. People that was really in them trenches and doing drug deals. He made a living off of using their names to afford this cathedral-looking ass house. And he talking about inviting Meech over, and you don't think he know he gonna get extorted? As soon as Meech step in the door and look at the ceiling and look at Rick Ross, and if he say, I think I'm Big Meech, it's gonna be game over for his ass. He might not want to play that song that night, because this belonged to Meech's family, his kids, and everybody that's affiliated with him for real. He don't even know a damn Rick Ross. This money, this house, all this stuff he owned belonged to Larry Hoover and everybody else he was talking about in his lyrics. Ain't nothing that's supposed to be his is not his, man. His name ain't his, them cars ain't his, them chains ain't his, them hoes ain't his. All that belonged to Meech, and he coming to collect. They said Boosie Badass is feeling nervous about it as well, because he's supposed to be serving life. Him and Meech come home, and people got questions, and they hoping Boosie don't fold and let them know about how DJ Vlad get them to cut deals with him to come home and make the block hot for everybody else. Allegedly, man. Slim Thug, he nervous. Slim Thug look nervous in this picture right here. Big Meech hopped over the banister to get at him. He been avoiding him the whole night. He finally caught up to his ass. Let me holler at you, Slick. See, you calling yourself a thug and everything, but what you know about Blow? He looked very uncomfortable that Meech finally caught up to his ass. Them gangsters is back out. They old now. They old head gangsters. Baby powder and gun smoke. Baby powder and gun smoke, man. Y'all gonna be smelling it out here in these streets. Meech is home. They're about 50 years older, but they still thugging the same. Minus the teeth, man. They teeth slip out they mouth faster than Damon Dash.
Oh my goodness.
And still call you a bitch in front of your mother. Them teeth pop out and they still call you a bitch in front of your mother, man. They home. And like I said, rest in peace to the thugger. He currently in jail fighting for his motherfucking life like R. Kelly, man. That's the real A-Town legend. I can't say the same about the rest of them. Rest in peace to Tory Lanez.
Goodness.
He doing the dime for a Megan Thee Stallion crime. A flat out dime. They gave it to Tory. He gonna be 50 years old when he get home, man. Fetty Wap. Serving 6 years in prison. He got, 2 more years to go? That's a shame, man. Y&M Melly, hopefully they don't never let him out of jail. He currently in jail waiting his retrial on double murder charges. He ain't getting out no time soon, man. Blueface serving 4 years in the can. How many rappers that actually got a name is sitting behind bars right now? Y'all gotta think about that. Thank God he in jail. Looking like that. He doing 7 years. For every dread that he got in his head, man. The homie Sue Surf, the battle rap king. He got 5 years. He in there. Sue Surf is still in jail, man. The Gorilla Man himself, Casanova XL, is serving 15.6 years in prison. What the fuck he gonna do when he get out besides go back? Shout out to Cass, man. Mystical. They put him in jail 6 years ago and he's still waiting trial. I don't even want to look at his face no more. OMB Bloodbath, he currently waiting. He been in there for 4 years and they still ain't give him a sentencing yet. He just sitting there in them cells waiting. Kid Creole from the Grandmaster Flash, whatever they call themselves, is doing 16 years in prison. It's either he a vampire or they got a hell of a makeup artist. Whatever it is, I don't know if he gonna make it through that whole 16. Pooh Shiesty serving 5 years. He'll be home soon. Pooh Shiesty might be home sometime early next year, man. We just gotta wait and see. Funk. He's serving damn near a dime. C Murder got life in jail with no parole. He ain't never coming home. Rest in peace to C Murder, man. TK got 55 years in prison.
Goodness.
And he was only 21 when he went in there over some hip hop shit. Big Lurch, he in jail for life. Fujiano, he's serving 5 years. Another Gucci Mane artist. K Flock is currently awaiting a trial for a murder. Max B, 75 years in jail.
Goodness.
He not gonna be able to ride the wave. I'm sorry, man. Shout out to Max B. Another brother, 55 years in jail. You figure he started rapping to get some butt and still wound up taking some butt. Now somebody taking his butt.
Oh my goodness.
We gonna get back to Jeezy, but y'all need to see what's going on in hip hop. Lil G got 21 years in prison for murder. Okay, we gotta move on,
You wanna
man.
subscribe cause you know you got your paper. You wanna subscribe cause you know them haters fakers. You wanna subscribe cause you ballin' with your boy Blaze.
Come on.
You wanna subscribe cause you know I do this every day.
Every
You
day.
wanna subscribe cause you rich and they hating cause they broke. Everybody get that like and subscribe.
Okay, what we got going on? Yeah, let me talk to the. No, we ain't. Here we go. Where my members at? QS is in the building. What it do? We got Tomika Rice is kicking it with your boy. What it do, Tomika? That's all we got. Who else we got? QS, I see you, baby. You doing your thing. Black Boy J, welcome to the blessed ones, man. You're gonna be blessed forever. And you already was, but now you just more blessed. Brandy Cartier is here. Look, man, we're about to have a good time. We got to talk about it. Without further ado, let's get into this information, man. Jeezy was afraid for his life when he saw Big Meech. And y'all about to hear a little glimpse.
Let's get it.
Nah, for real, it ain't like we coming out. People that know us will tell you, like, them dudes are some of the coolest dudes moving across the face of the earth.
Right.
You know, we come in, we got drinks for everybody. You know, you come in with your man, them, they family. We all family. Now, if I'm out with Maya and trying to show Maya a good time, and some just off-brand dude come by and grab my ass and say, yo, bitch, what up? We gonna mop the floor with his ass.
That's why I fuck with
It's called respect.
What's your relationship with Jeezy? Because they've always
Who?
said,
Who?
oh, pardon me.
Oh my
He's not talking about-
goodness.
Who?
So the
Young
dope
Jeezy.
boy is not going crazy in
You talking
Atlanta.
about you talking about Jeezy from the Bay? Oh, John Jeezy from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Jay Jenkins, Young Jeezy?
If that's what you call him.
There's a lot of Jeezys, man. But
So,
Is he is he really like well respected in the streets and stuff out there?
yeah,
Yeah.
the whole homo community love him.
Goodness.
I'm not playing no games with you. I don't, because, you know, when the movement started, he was one of the faces of it.
Right?
And then, you know, when everything went down, you know, it
Shit.
seemed like he separated. I don't know.
Look, I mean,
Whatever you want to clear up, you could clear up.
I'm
I don't lie to
gonna tell you
niggas.
like this. I like the man music because I always
Understood.
did. That's why I fucked with
Yeah.
him from Jump Street. I'm not no hater. But if you and your homeboys just walking through the mall, and it's 3 of y'all, and then 15 guys come and say, we finna beat y'all ass, and the nigga that run, that was Jeezy. He was the nigga that ran.
Goodness.
So in other words, when shit start hitting the
In time, history repeats itself, man. History repeats itself. The streets is talking again. They saying Jeezy took off running on Big Meech. He figured he'll go see him in the halfway house, and he halfway got his foot in the door before he took off running, allegedly. Because Big Meech about 300 pounds, all muscle, with old man scrimp, and Jeezy wasn't trying to see none of that. Now, the beef between Jeezy and BMF is one of the saddest beefs ever because they gave him his name, his chains, the range, and everything he had. They blessed him with it all. They had a homie in the crew that wanted to be a rapper. Big Meech did everything in his power to make sure the homie was a rapper. But when the homie got on and things went left for the whole family, Jeezy went on with his career and wasn't trying to be implicated in nothing they had going on. And I don't blame his ass.
Goodness.
But Meech is home. And now he gotta pay the piper. And he looking like some tender, juicy salmon for Meech. Meech is home and Diddy is in jail. That mean that Meech could do whatever the fuck he want to do under the radar. They not gonna be worried about a halfway house freak off when you got Diddy in jail. Cause a lot of thugs is pulling up to that halfway house in them Bentleys, them Lambos and things just to pay homage to the king. And Jeezy tried to show up allegedly and show that same type of love and wound up running down the street holding his pants. We don't know what happened when he went in there to see Meech, allegedly, but it didn't go right. They talking about Kendrick Lamar want to go see Meech, but his team is telling him that might not be a good idea. 50 Cent and Meech's brother is beefing over some BMF nonsense, and I couldn't believe it when I read it. So it's going to be a whole lot of drama going on out here. I hope that Meech keep a cooler head and stay out of all of the drama, because if he don't, he going to be right back in jail. I know everybody want to jump out the window and show him some love, but I don't think it's a way he can respect the fact that a man married an Asian woman to learn karate.
Oh my goodness.
We don't know who was who boyfriend or who or what they was doing for real, or who was interested in what, or what their sexual preferences is. We didn't even know Puff got down like that until they started coming out with all this information and seeing all the people that be around him. Birds of a feather flock together, man. So if Meech and Jeezy was both involved with Diddy, and Rick Ross involved with him too, with French Montana and Meek Mill, and they all from under the same umbrella, is it safe to say that every last one of them gangsters, you gotta spell it G-A-Y-N-G-S-T-E-R, man. The inspiration. They thought he was somebody's auntie on this album cover. If it didn't say Young Jeezy on there, they would have thought that was Aunt Fee or somebody. What the hell ever happened to Mike Jones? What happened to Mike Jones?
Oh my goodness.
Can somebody answer that in the chat? What happened to Mike Jones?
Goodness.
Where did he go, man? Because he was popping around the same time Jeezy was popping. Do-rag over the eyebrows. I'm talking 360 waves on the eyebrows, man. Whatever happened to him? Y'all need to hear this, man. Listen at this. Hold on, get it
So
together.
you and Meech still maintain a relationship?
Yeah.
What's that relationship like these days with Meech being gone for, what do they give him, like 30, 40 years?
Yeah. I mean, shit, he still want to go to Magic right now. That's what we talking about, Magic City. You know what I mean? You can't, like, wait, dude, you can't kill his spirit, man. He's a different type of dude, man. I mean, he just always been a strong individual, man. And I don't think the prison is, you know, it is what it is, man. But I just think that he's not letting it kill his spirits, man. You know, when you talk to him, he's in the best of spirits, and you know, he's always calling and talking to people, and you would think he was home. You know what I mean? You can't hear it in his voice. You know, some people, they get in there and
He trying to promote this album, and he want the streets to be in tune. He's still trying to hold on to them street creds. He's still using Meech's name to further his career. He's still using his affiliation with BMF to solidify him in them streets so people will buy his records. I mean, that shit worked, especially back in the day. When that Thug Motivation first came out, it was hotter than lava. He had all the juice, all the clout. He had it all because of another man. Same thing with a lot of other rappers out there. They came out at the right time when you had some real ones in the city that was doing some very big things. They all rode the wave. It's safe to say the money that Jeezy earned really belonged to Meech. He owed him a hefty check. 95% of the modern rappers owe this man a hefty check, and they is not trying to pay up, but they need to. Hold on, I'm about to play this for y'all real quick. Y'all gotta stay tuned, because this is the ugliest part of the whole video, man. Listen at this.
you know, everybody want to be, you know, industry and all that shit, then, you know, that's what niggas do. Niggas throw the name away. Who?
Imagine making $453,000 in a single month as an affiliate.
I mean, look, what's understood don't even got to be talked about.
Understood.
Everybody know, man. It ain't no secret. But see, the whole thing about that situation is people love Jeezy's music.
Yeah.
Which I would never tell nobody, yo, don't like this person's music. Because I like the nigga music. I was just listening to the one song. I do. I was just listening to the fucking song. I just listened to the song. So it ain't like I'm hating on the nigga music. But at the end of the day, dog, I fuck with real niggas. Real niggas is a part of my team. You know what I mean?
That shit Jeezy was on. You know what I'm saying? That's why ain't nobody never came out there. That nigga stupid. He keeps screaming gangsta Gibbs, so they can't hear a song from him yet. Ragged is just gonna tell the real, man. That the nigga done step up to the plate when a nigga needed. Man, like a nigga needed on the whole saying. A nigga
Damn. Big Meech was talking about how he ran back then. And when it was time for him to step up to the plate and do some real, he did not do it. He got to fess up to all of this stuff. He got to face this man. And it's the hardest thing he ever gonna have to do in his life. The streets is scared for Jeezy. The whole Detroit about to be on his neck. It's a no-fly zone in Atlanta for Jeezy. Not to mention half of Detroit live in Atlanta right now, so he need to be spooked. And if he got beef with Cali, half of Cali live in Atlanta. And they offsprings is being born. And not to mention the Cali cartel. Man, stop pressing that. Yo, hold on, wait. We got some technical. Man, when I say stop pressing it, stop pressing the damn button, man. Matter of fact, delete the button. How about that? Just delete the damn button. Cause don't press it. No, delete it. Okay, there it goes. It's okay. Y'all ain't got to worry about that no more. It's deleted. But like I was saying, man. This man deserves a Grammy. Especially with his favorite grandmama smile. He put it down for Houston. They said he was a chef before he started rapping and stuff. So he got into the gangster life just to keep up with Big Meech and them dudes. But you can tell by his smile, he's a nice guy. He wore the grill just for the ignorant fools that listen to his music. Y'all need to go out there and stream his music or something. Shout out to Mike Jones, but we got to get back into this. Okay, Reg, go ahead and play that clip. Okay, listen at this, y'all. Yo, shout out to Beehive. Shout out to Beehive. Listen at this, y'all.
Yeah, wow. You was I had, heard from I think Shorty or somebody else that you were there the night that they got into it with the shootout with Jeezy. Was it a shootout? Something with, was Meech locked up at the time when all this happened?
Meech was locked up. Meech just got locked up, and there was a lot of stuff swirling around with the Jeezy and Meech thing. So it was a lot of stuff like that going on in the street. So I was with Eels them that night. IP, who was second in command of BMF.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I went and met them down there at the, I forget the name of that lounge, right there around the corner from Magic City on Trinity Street right there.
Mm-hmm.
Gangsta Boo with me that night.
Okay, what up, Boo? What up, Boo?
Yeah, it was me and Gangsta Boo.
Yeah.
We riding in the drop top. I had about the 6.
Yeah.
Me and Boo riding out. That was my riding partner.
Yeah.
And then we done pulled out. I said, let's go over and check these boys out. They want me to come over there. So, yes, we went up in there, man, and Eels and everybody was in there. Jeezy was in there. And, yeah, man, so I'm just kind of just in there chilling and that thing, I think I went to the bathroom, so I came back, man, and then it's just a big brawl done jumped off, like.
My God.
And everybody, I'm like, what going on, what going on? So that thing I know, I seen Eel and them bagging up out of there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is who I'm with. these my people.
Right.
And then Jeezy was standing there like, you kind of, making a little fuss or whatever. So them bagging out. So I'm like, okay, so what's going on, man? I'm like, yo, what's up? So they bagging out, and I'm bagging out with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
they bagging out how? What you mean? I'm trying to get bagging out the club.
They bagging out the club, bagging out like.
Oh, okay.
Looking at the people in front of them.
So what, they strapped? I mean,
I ain't even going out.
Oh man, you talking about backing out mean like you
imagination.
Oh, this is so sad. Like I said, these OGs telling their stories, and they're older black men. They supposed to be representing for the people. They're supposed to be elders for the black community. And the stories they tell, are so damn ratchet. These older men are telling tales of how they was acting up in the clubs, fighting and brawling and shooting and doing all types of madness with baggy 3X jeans on. They got grandkids. How can they tell their kids to do better when they got granddaddy on the internet talking about his rough and rugged days? Big Meech coming home, they treating him like he a civil rights activist. Rick Ross is highly respected out here in these streets. That's why we don't want to deal with each other, don't want to build with each other, don't want to be with each other, don't want to spend time with each other, don't want to be around each other, don't want to look at each other. That's why we hate one another, because it's so damn embarrassing that the OGs can be considered little boys in our society. And as far as Big Mama, ain't no telling what she was doing back in the day. Backing that ass up to Uncle Luke. Backing that ass up to Juvenile. Backing that ass up to Mystical. Your grandmama was a booty clapper. Yo grandmama. Claps, making them cheeks clap. To young Jeezy, where is the love? Where is the respect? Where is the loyalty? Big Meech had a perm. They said he was the original Superfly. Ron O'Neal. And Jeezy is scared. I'm disgusted, man. Y'all need to hear this.
Backing out mean like you
imagination.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta use your imagination.
Oh yeah.
But they were bagging out.
Yeah.
So now I ain't mind you, I'm just getting out. I probably done been out at this point maybe a year. I'm probably out a year at this point. So everything, I'm still trying to enjoy home.
Exactly.
Right. So all this stuff, I'm like, hey, what are we doing here? Like, what is going on? And we bagged on out that thing, man, and the police was standing right at the door, man. We bagged out of there, and Jeezy was, I say, what's happening, man? Like, trying to talk to Ill about the, what had just happened.
Right.
Ill, like, I don't want to talk.
Right.
So, he said, I don't want to talk. And there was a couple other things transpired that night that I ain't gonna even speak of.
Right.
But it's some history stuff. It's stuff that's out there. But, I ain't even finna speak on it right now. I was right there.
Right.
And I ain't trying to be a part of none of that. But,
was that the same night that the Wolf incident?
No.
So
I was gone
incidents.
Yeah, that happened in Bucket. I was gone. I was still in.
Gotcha.
The moment Meech got shot and all that.
Oh, yeah.
No, not that. No. This was just some mess with Jeezy after Meech got locked up, and I just so happened to be there when they talked.
Exactly.
When they had the conversation and it got a little out of hand or something, because Jeezy had a bunch of people with him too.
Yeah.
So mind you, it's 20, 30 of them, and it's 20, 30 of IP ill them.
Right. Okay.
And like I said, so I'm asking, I'm like, hey man, hey. But anyway, so as we get to the car, everybody went to their car, man, and everybody dispersed.
Right.
But yeah, that was a pretty dramatic event, man. Pretty dramatic event.
And you fresh out, so you
I'm
like,
fresh out,
you
man.
like, man, I ain't trying to go back.
Man, what y'all got me in the middle of? And I'm bagging up with y'all and everything. I seen them bagging up. I start bagging up too.
Wow. A lot of things need to be cleaned up and cleared up. And you figure cooler heads will prevail. But the streets ain't gonna let it go out like that. People want some excitement. People want to see some action. People want to see him get back in the ring like Hulk Hogan. They want to see him body slam and suplex young Jeezy. They don't want to see them piece this thing out. They want to see him turn into the Hulkamania and stunner Jeezy, man. He done did too much time to let it slide. He got a legacy to hold on to. And you know he'll snap somebody's neck. Y'all gotta see this, man. Cause they said this young man almost pissed himself. And they wearing all black for a reason. Just in case they gotta come in there with the black light and see exactly what the hell they had going on in there. Who was braiding his hair in jail? That's what I want to know. Who was braiding his hair in jail? That's going to be the first question they're going to have to ask him. It's a modern style home. I hope it's not a trailer or nothing like that. Very cheap aesthetics or whatnot, but he's more comfortable than he was in the jail cell. He look like he ready to run. You step in that cage as a gazelle with a lion, you better haul ass. But that's Negro handled. I wouldn't go see his ass. They said Jeezy walked in there looking like a man and ran out of there like a bitch. Allegedly. He just served 20 years in jail. YFN Lucci about to be home soon. Soon, y'all. He eligible for parole in 4 months. So that's going to be another booty goon out there on them Atlanta streets. Offset little brother, his sentence is pending. His name, DOCZ. Oh my God, no. Not Diddy. He got way more paper than everybody on this list. This ain't right. Diddy is not a criminal. Why is he in jail? Sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in He's freaking Diddy. Women will give him the ass for nothing. Are you serious? How in the y'all got Diddy in jail for sex trafficking and racket transportation? He got whips. He got Bentleys, Lambo. Somebody make it make sense, man. This is beyond stupid. They got Diddy in jail for sex. Like he couldn't get no ass. Like he just some creepy old man out there walking them streets. Take that. Chasing people down trying to get some butt. That's not who he is, man. Honeycomb Brazy in jail. It is what it is. Y'all gotta listen at this. Okay, here we go. Matter of fact, let me get this together for y'all. Y'all gotta stay tuned because there's a lot of stuff that we have to talk about. Listen at this.
Can't be on that shit Jeezy was on. You know what I'm saying? That's why ain't nobody never came after him. That nigga stupid. He keep screaming gangsta Gibbs, so they can't heard a song from him yet. Ragged is just gonna tell the real, man. That the nigga done step up to the plate when a nigga need him. It ain't like a nigga need him to hold his hand. But nigga, you run around telling niggas you need $300 or you spend $2-3 grand a month. You a lie. Well, lie. You a motherfucking lie. You lying. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, a real nigga, real family, you gonna go sit down with a lawyer and see what it takes to bring my man home. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't be sitting running around. You know how much I need on my commissary, nigga. I need something every month. I'm in jail. I got 30 years. Fuck you, man.
Oh my God. It's looking like Meech was expecting for this man to bring him home. He was waiting for Jeezy to come get him. All that legitimate money that Jeezy made rapping, he wanted him to spend it on the lawyer to get him out of jail. He figured he wouldn't have to do all that time if Jeezy would have just kept his word and did what a real one's supposed to do. He put that man in position. And when it was time for him to do something for the boss of the family, he turned his back and walked away like ain't nothing was going on. If they was Italian, he would already be dead. You know, shout out to my people, my Italian people. No disrespect, but I'm just saying, the street loyalty ain't got nothing to do with real loyalty, man. Well, what was they doing? Trying to play mafia. And them rules and them codes didn't even, that's why they got caught up like that. It really wasn't no structure. All them chains, all them cars, all that flash, they was begging to get got. They made themselves some easy targets, man. But them hoes was worth it. That's what it boils down to at the end of the day. They went to jail for hoes. They died, people died for hoes. They got into fights for hoes. They caught charges for hoes. They did it all for the nookie, man. Jeezy started rapping for hoes. They did it all for hoes, man. Because if that wasn't the case, they would have been way more discreet about what they was doing, man. If they had families and they had wives and they already was set with good women in their lives, quality, decent women that they really cared for, they would have been very discreet about what they was doing. But since they wanted all of the hoes, that's what them chains and things is for. And them cars and all that foolishness. Meech did 30 years in jail for hoes. That's what it boils down to, man. If he was, they said he threw a birthday party so lavish. He had lions and tigers and shit for his birthday party. And all the hoes ate and drank for free. That's the saddest thing ever, man. And men still doing this type of stuff. And it's only black men. You other men have on the suit and tie and still get bitches. A nigga gotta show up with a chain swinging. It's so sad. Ladies, matter of fact, let me talk to the ladies out there. Why is this the case? Men gotta risk their lives. I've been risking my life with these documentations for you women for years. I got a whole outro, a whole song about it. Listen. Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. You gotta put your life on the line just to get some love from the ladies out here within the black community. Why is that? Y'all like to talk a brother off the ledge right before he fall to his death. That's when y'all start undoing y'all blouses. We got Thomasina in the building. What it do, baby? E. Harris is here as well, man. Shout out to all my members. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I feel messed up about it. That these brothers can't get along. Listen at this.
Every one, I'm in jail. I got 30 years. Fuck you,
all this stuff is resurfacing. Jeezy got a big fat target on his big fat head, man. Them OGs is rolling out their beds, man. They rolling out their beds. They taking their medicine. It's gonna be a lot of old men at the LA Fitness trying to get their stamina back up. They're gonna be out in the streets like zombies. I promise you, these old men, they got a reason to go outside. Their era is coming back. It's a lot of unfinished business. It's gonna be bad. Meech is home. Y'all need to see this. Do y'all remember this movie? The Original Gangsters? When them OGs had a reason to get back out there in them streets and take down them young punks. If you ain't never seen it, y'all need to watch this movie, man. Cause them gangsters from back in the day, they just waiting for a reason to pull them AKs and them choppers out and blow somebody motherfucking head off when they know they need to be at home with them grandkids. It's gonna be a bunch of old men out there in them streets trying to kick some ass in Atlanta, man. I promise you, it's about to happen today. People ain't gonna know how to act. There's men out here that feel defeated. This the original Big Meech right there, look. It's a lot of men out there that feel defeated and feel like life been kicking them in their ass for the past 20 years. And they want to show their grandkids that they still got it. They want to show their old lady that they still gangster. Now they got a reason. I don't know if it was a good thing that they let Meech out of jail. Cause it's about to get crazy, y'all. Listen at this.
What's up, Y2? This is your boy DJ Y, and I'm
Get this Culture Vulture out of here with this shit. Hold on, let me see. Oh, this is a straight Culture Vulture video. I do apologize. He from Saudi Arabia or something, trying to do news on Big Meech or whatever. Hold on, y'all need to listen at this, man. Reg, get it together, because we can't have bootleg presentations for people. Yeah, let it load up and then play it immediately, because we got to get this show rolling. Okay, y'all listen at this real quick. Okay, here we go.
Like, there's people that tell stories about them being certain places with Meech, but when you go to the real story, it's almost more incredible than what the person actually says. It was just crazy. Priority.
Okay, that's too much copyright shit. We're gonna have to move on from that. Okay, here we go. Listen at this, y'all.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club, and we got a special guest in the building this morning.
A living legend.
Mr.
Well, I'm from
Young-
the South, so you know.
Mr. Young Jeezy.
What up, Doe?
What up, Jeezy?
What's happening?
Congrats on another great album.
Appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it.
I can't lie. I've always been a member of the Church of Pastor Young, but I started to doubt you a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was listening to the album last night, and I was saying to myself, why did I ever doubt Jeezy? Why did I ever think he wouldn't come with another one?
Oh, man, this is what I do, bro. I ain't got nothing else to do.
I think it was because you took too long after the recession. 3 years since the last album.
Was a little too
wait?
long. I mean, you know, man, you know, when you think about a Sade album, you just want it. Like you don't time her, you know what I mean? Because you know that Sade, she goes and lives, and she make her music on, you know, emotions and how she feel the things she grow through. And I think it was the same thing with me. It's like, you know, I've been doing this a long time. I done gave the world 10, 15, you know, mixtapes that they can live and die by. So it's like, it's like, you know, it's never been a thing where I'm stingy with the music or stingy.
Oh man, see, he can't talk that shit no more, man. Them days is gone. His wave and his flame done fizzled out. He was talking big shit when Meech was in jail. He was riding high. The streets had his back. People were still supporting him. People were still willing to give his music a chance. They was playing Jeezy at the barbecue back in the day. The whole hood and the dope boys was going crazy literally off of this man's music. This is the wrong side of time for him to be on. I feel bad for Jeezy. In the era that we living in where everybody inspect the gadget and the streets do their own investigations and people could put together a puzzle however they like it, before you know it, Jeezy is going to be Big Meech's sex toy. They going to have them on the thumbnails holding them dildos and things, man. They going to have Jeezy bent over on the thumbnail with Big Meech holding a big old bottle of baby oil. It's about to get real goofy out here. Whatever money he made, whatever money he still got, he better hold on to it tight. Pawn that jewelry, sell them cars, and hold on to the bag. Oh, y'all gotta see this,
Love you
man.
one day and hate you the next, but it's like a relationship. You know, sometimes you need that. You know what I mean? You need somebody to say, hey, what we doing? And that's what it was basically was when I'm out in the street. You know, I always heard hoes say when I'm out in the public, they like, you know, hurry up, ho.
Mm-hmm.
I got that for a change. I was like, hurry up, Snow. You know what I mean?
Did you feel like you were cool? Because we felt it as fans.
Nah, man, because, you know, I was hot at the Chevron, man, you know, back in the day. So it was never, it's not a fame thing to me. I do this because I love it. And this is what I was put here to do. So it was never, you know, I want to be, you know, on the scene and hot. No, I don't play the hot cold game. I'm Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm home and I move around, I still get the same love if I got a hit record out or not.
Well, Jeezy's album's in stores today,
yeah,
TM103.
right now.
Hustler's Ambition. Now, also, I said some comments about Jeezy a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, what'd you say, Envy?
I called him an ass.
And that's crazy because normally, you know, we go in about that, but that's envy. So, you know, we work that on out. But
We
I
had a
told
conversation.
him, I'm from the South. You know, we do crazy things for less.
Well, yeah, Envy had us gassed. Envy was like, yo,
He had you gassed.
Jeezy wants war. and we know you coming with 100 and everybody gonna shoot.
They downstairs.
So we had to click up to him.
They
Be like,
downstairs.
okay, yeah.
They waiting on the word, baby.
But why did you even say that? I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, you know what I got from it though, for real. And Envy and we just had a real sit down. You know what grown men do. See, Envy got to understand I'm a street cat, and when I got into the game, I'm really from the street. So I was standoffish. Like I don't know all the DJs, even though I would love to. You know what I'm saying? I understand that they support me, but it wasn't the bridge, you know, it wasn't the real bridge. It wasn't nobody to say, yo, this is Envy. He play your music, he love you. When I got in the game, it was so fast for me.
He let DJ Envy call him an ass. The same dude that Tyrese snapped on. It's all coming back to light. Things don't change, man. I'm talking about this a Breakfast Club with a black Charlemagne, with Angela Yee, no Just Hilarious. Just Hilarious wasn't even doing Instagram videos when this came out. This got me feeling old. Too much time done passed. Now we could look back and see what was real and what was fake. The industry had us so fooled at the time with the music videos, the interviews, the concerts. It was all a big show. But now all of that stripped away. We got full view of what's happening behind the curtains or what happened behind the curtains. Now everybody getting exposed. What can Jeezy do? What can he say in this time and era about Big Meech when Big Meech is home? He probably thought Meech would never come home, but now that man is here in the flesh. The ghetto ain't got better, it's just declining. Like Jay-Z said, and the streets shady, it need to be taken over. Somebody just gotta take over the damn streets, man. And it ain't gonna be Jeezy. It ain't gonna be Gucci. They saying it's gonna be Big Meech. So all of his enemies, all of the people that did him dirty, they going down. They said Diddy was the main reason why Big Meech went to jail. And as soon as Meech come home, Diddy is back up in jail. Well, this is his first time in jail, but he in there. What I want to know is, are the ladies checking for Big Meech? Because that's what it seemed like. Sexy Red said she wanted to do his concert for free. She don't even want no money from daddy. Can you believe that? And she was just a baby when Big Meech was out there in them streets. But her grandmama must have told her about that man because she wanted to get with him immediately. Just in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, man. Sexy Red said, where the welcome home party at? I'm trying to perform for the free ski. She wanted to show this gangster a good time. She seen all his credentials. He 56 years old enough to be her daddy. She wanted to get the address, man. She trying to pull up tonight. Okay, what's taking this so long? Pull that up. Yeah, get her, yeah. God damn, she look like a man. Is that Sexy Red? Hold on. Did she get a boob job or something? What's going on? Big Meech gonna be in that room right there. And oh, she bust her clappers. She bust her. Big Meech he gonna eat, man. Big Meech is going to eat. She on the bed. Man, I ain't going front. I guess, everybody had a hood rat like Sexy Red before. And you lying if you said you didn't. The hell? Wait a minute, I need to see some more of that. The Big Meech is going to eat. Damn, I missed them. Them hood rats. They still exist. I thought these type of hood rats didn't exist no more. They still out there. Well, I'm too old for this type of ratchetness, but back in the day, she would have been my favorite. That's right, young fella. Have fun while the fun still lasts, man. I ain't even mad. But that's Negro here, no there. I need to get off of this because she bald. Hold on, this bitch bald headed. What the hell? The fuck? Oh, she too ratchet for my likings. If that ain't Ja Morant, I don't know who the fuck that is. Is that Ja Morant with a boob job? She bald head? What the hell is she talking about?
Your teeth, bitch. I'm with my people and we coming 50 deep. You ain't know I wasn't here because I'm always looking fleek. Cash out, new bar, AMG, outside, bubble gum with some bloody red seats.
Why in the hell she got on a nursing home jacket? She rap and do CNA on the side?
You ain't know I wasn't here because I'm always looking fleek. Cash out, new bar, AMG, outside, bubble gum with some bloody red seats. I like ratchet bitches twerking to the beat. If you heard a song playing, shake that ass and blow at me. I'm wearing booty shorts. Cause my paper loud. Cause my paper loud.
I don't know. I like it, but I shouldn't. Them lips. Look at them shits. Them damn lips. The hell going on? I don't know if I like it or no. Maybe I shouldn't. Anybody got her number? I'm confused. Ugh, what the hell they doing? Is that Glorilla Little Cheeks? The fuck she watching? The fuck? Yo, she all over this man. Yo, Meech, go ahead and put it down one time, bro. Welcome home. If she want it, show that girl a good time, man. You been in there for a long time. She waiting. She ready. Look, they ratchet. Ugh. I can't even show them hoes like that. America love this slut. It is what it is, man. America loves this slut. Oh, what the hell? Man, get this bitch off the screen, man. I do apologize. We gotta get back to what we talking about with Jeezy. Hold on, wait a minute. Huh? What is happening? Oh, they even getting with it at the damn WWE. Oh my God. What is happening? Get the shit out of here. Bitch got a mustache.
Hey, can I just chill? Can I hang out? God, I'm a grown-ass gangster superhero. Leave me alone. Why every time y'all see me with a nigga, y'all think I'm fucking him? Hey, can I just chill? Can I hang out? God, I'm a grown-ass gangster superhero. Leave me alone.
I am confused as hell. Slim Thug looking like Count Blackula. What the hell is going on in these streets? You can't tell me he not a Satanist. With a beard like that, he is not going to church on Sunday. It ain't gonna happen. Slim Thug says if you got someone's name, face tatted, you might suffer from a mental illness. But he looking like he go to the church of the devil. But whatever, dude. Oh. It look like a turd about to slip out her ass. Ghetto Fabulous. They twerking on the Ooh, that's what they doing on the WWE. Oh my God, they wiggling the muscular cheeks. She got a protein ass. I ain't never seen a protein ass. Damn, somebody BBL about to pop. That Cardi B looking like some fat ass auntie. Shit out of here, man. It's disgusting. But I can't stop looking. Is that Glorilla shaking cheeks? She look goddamn good. What the hell? Woo! Glorilla might be the baddest bitch. Meech! You need to get Glorilla. Now that's a baddie. She look good. Damn, Glow. Oh, they some damn sellouts. They dancing to the honky tonk, man. They definitely getting them white dollars. Did y'all see that shit? They out there twerking the country music and voting for Donald Trump. I can't stop looking. Look at them lips. Man. I'm about to empty my whole bank account on this bitch. I can't stop looking. The hell? Shit, Glorilla look better than Nicki Minaj. Oh my God, somebody save me, man. This shit is ridiculous. Let's go with the mustaches. Okay, we gotta hit the reset button. Hit the reset button. Well, how long I been on here, man? It's almost time to jet. You know what? I ain't gonna be able to do it no more. They said Jeezy ran, y'all, when he saw Big Meech, allegedly. He stepped in there, he saw Meech, he got scared, and he ran. That's what the streets are saying. I can't do it no more. The most intimidating man in the ghetto is home. Every cream puff that come through that door gonna get deflated. That's what they saying out here in these streets, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Her cheeks took me out, man. I can't even do it no more. ASMR, what it do? QS, you always been the greatest. Gage Gore, what it do, homie? Ms. Understood, what's up, baby? And Player is in the building. Brandy Cartier and Puppet Master. Drip Advisory, the whole family. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Simply Alluring, where you been at? So glad you back, beautiful. Real talk, we about to get out of here, man. Yo, everybody that hit that like, subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate y'all. And I ain't trying to run no Jedi mind trick, but it is true. You got to give in order to receive. And you ain't got to give to me, but you got to give somewhere. You can't be stingy, man. But when it comes to Docs Daily, and you give me whatever you can, you going to get it back 10, 100, 1,000 times more than what you gave, man. That's just the way the universe works. Try it and find out. I ain't going to beg you to do something you don't want to do, man. And for all you beautiful ladies out there, I risk my motherfucking life.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the jocks. I'm keeping it funky like some socks. Pony